Good evening and welcome in to this Friday, February 7th, 2025 edition of the WBON TV Live at 5 newscast, where every local story starts here. I'm Michael Watkins, and on our newscast today, we look at the closing of the Berea location of the Madison County Health Department, plus a big week ahead for the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. We'll have the details on Madison County's second EV charging station and the info on another shooting in Lexington. In sports today, we have the results of the 44th District Tournament draw, and we look ahead to your weekend weather forecast with Cassie Cleveland. But first, in our WBON TV lead story, it's been a busy week at the state capitol with lawmakers pushing new bills through the Senate floor. With a recap of all the top storylines from the week, here's Charles Backlund with this report from Frankfort.
The Kentucky General Assembly reconvened in Frankfort for Part 2 of the 2025 legislative session, and lawmakers were eager to begin moving bills on health care, gubernatorial pardons, and public safety. Close to 20 bills have passed out of committee so far, and a handful have cleared at least one chamber. But no measure has advanced with more momentum than House Bill 1, the latest step in a multi-year effort to gradually reduce and eliminate Kentucky's income tax. The legislation was resting close to the finish line when lawmakers concluded the first part of the session in January. The Senate wasted no time passing the bill off the chamber floor and sending it to the governor's desk for his signature to become law. House Bill 1 will cut Kentucky's income tax rate from 4% to 3.5% beginning in 2026. The governor signed the measure, making it the first bill to become law in 2025. The Senate was also moving deliberately this week on Senate Bill 17, which seeks to create a statutory and regulatory framework to operate freestanding birthing centers in Kentucky. The proposal was met with support on the Senate floor and now goes to the House for consideration. Another measure clearing the Senate this week was Senate Bill 126, which proposes to amend the state constitution and limit the governor's ability to grant pardons or commutations either just before an election or in the final months before they leave office. The bill now goes before the House. If the bill wins final passage this year, Kentucky voters would still need to ratify the amendment before it could take effect. The issue of sexual extortion captured headlines this week after the Senate Judiciary Committee heard stirring testimony on Senate Bill 73. The measure would make sexual extortion a felony in Kentucky and provide victims with more legal remedies. 22 days remain in this year's short 30-day session, and lawmakers are scheduled to reconvene on Tuesday in the old State Capitol building in downtown Frankfort. Reporting from the State Capitol in Frankfort, I'm Keith West.
Thanks, Keith. He and Charles have been continuing to keep us up to date with what's going on in the state capitol, and we will continue to follow those details and those storylines as we move forward through the month of February. Well, the Berea Health Department location inside the Martha Pride Community Health Center has temporarily closed its doors due to concerns with the building. The Madison County Health Department anticipates the closure to be long-term and will update their website as more information becomes available. In a social media post, the agency said there won't be any changes in services, which will still be provided at the Richmond location at 214 Boggs Lane. The health department can be reached by phone at 859-623-7312 if you have questions regarding clinical services, WIC, or anything else the department might offer. On Monday, the Richmond location will host a free car seat check from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You may call the number we listed above, which is 859-623-7312 with the extension 387 to schedule your free car seat check. Walk-ins are welcome, but appointments are encouraged to ensure an inspector is available. For more information about this and other events coming up within the Madison County Health Department, visit madisoncohd.com. Next week, the Richmond Chamber of Commerce is asking the community to join them for a week of spreading love throughout their local chamber community. In a social media post, the chamber posted what they are asking people to do each day as part of their challenge. On Monday, They say to challenge your team, employees, or social media followers to complete at least one act of kindness during Love Local Week. On Tuesday, it is Secret Admirer Surprise, where they ask you to purchase a gift from a local chamber business and have it delivered anonymously or in person for an extra sweet surprise. On Wednesday, it's Love Your Neighbors Day, where they want you to leave a glowing review for a local business or send a thank you note to a chamber member. Thursday is Love Local Lunch. Treat a friend or colleague to lunch at a locally owned restaurant. And Friday is Fall in Love with your chamber, with new and returning members are asked to join them for their chamber member orientation. Advanced registration is required for that event, and for more information, you can contact Haley at richmondchamber.com. What's up aside for our first commercial break here on Live at 5. Lots more to get to, so do not go anywhere. We'll be right back here on WBON TV 9.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Coquette, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow!
It's time to winterize your home, and Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is here to make sure that your home is ready for when the snow and everything that comes with this time of year finally makes it our way. Call today and schedule a free inspection and consultation with an honest source that is willing to make sure you get what you need. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook or visit KentuckyRoofWorks.com for more information.
Back here on Live at 5, and it was a very pretty day outside with the sun beaming down, but the temperatures weren't as favorable. I hope you were able to enjoy the sunshine while we had it today, because as we head deeper into the month of February, the sun may be something we don't see a whole lot of, especially next week. Cassie is back with us today to give us one last update on the local weather forecast as we head into the weekend.
Hey Michael, it was sunny but cool today with our highs reaching up into the mid 40s. Now we are going to note some changes as we head into the weekend. We'll note some warmer temperatures, but we're also going to be watching for some rain chances, which will actually start to move in as we head into the evening hours tonight. Now, as you can see here, not a widespread event, but be aware of some showers that'll be moving through the area, and then we'll continue to watch for some showers as we head into the day on Saturday. Wouldn't be surprised if we heard a rumble of thunder or two as well as we watch some of these showers push through. Then they do clear out. Sunday we'll be left with cooler temperatures once again, and we'll kick off the day with some cloudy skies. So let's talk temperatures to go along with this. Saturday morning, we're in the 30s to near 40 degrees. Then as we head into Saturday afternoon, those temperatures, they're going to be warming up quickly. Mid 40s through about 11 a.m. Then we're up into the 50s and seeing the 60s as we head into the afternoon. But we are going to be tracking some showers throughout the course of the day Saturday. So even though we get these warm temperatures, we won't necessarily get to get out and enjoy. Temperatures across the board going to be sitting in those mid 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 70-degree reading out there as well for the day Saturday. Watching for some showers and then a couple rumbles of thunder, definitely not out of the question, like I mentioned earlier. Then as we take a look at the extended outlook, doesn't last long. We're back down into the 40s for the day Sunday. Dry conditions expected, 40s Monday. Watching for some precip chances next week. Now with those temperatures, could potentially even see a wintry mix, even some snow. But of course, we'll keep you updated. Back to you, Michael.
Thanks, Cassie. Looks like Sunday and Monday could be kind of a replay of what the weather was today. Folks, don't forget, you can check out the extended weather forecast each and every single weekday on our website, WBONTV.com. Find the weather online with us, or you can also see it posted daily over on the WBON TV Facebook page. Well, Governor Andy Beshear has announced that Kentucky's second electronic vehicle charging station will be opened up at the Circle K in Berea as part of a statewide program. According to a press release from the governor's office, the aim of the program is to add EV chargers across the state. There is no uncertainty about the progress Team Kentucky is making in building out a reliable, accessible, convenient, and affordable EV charging network, said Governor Beshear. We must ensure that those who live in our Commonwealth and those who visit our new Kentucky home can travel our state with confidence and ease. A reliable EV charging station and network supports the economic and job growth we are all seeing all across Kentucky. Reportedly, the Berea station will have 4 ABB e-mobility 180 kilowatt fast chargers that can charge up a typical EV in around 20 minutes. Kentucky's first EV charging station is located here in Richmond and is also owned by Circle K. The press release announced by Governor Beshear also noted that the station in Berea was approved in October of 2023, and the EV charging program awarded over $537,000 for the project. We'll step aside for another commercial break here on Live at 5, and it was a big day today with the 44th District Tournament draw taking place. We'll have a recap of that and more in the local sports world when we come back on Live at 5.
The EKU men's and women's basketball teams are both looking to stake their claim as the top team in the Atlantic Sun Conference, and WBON TV is excited to bring you live, free over-the-air coverage of Colonels basketball. Select games are set to air free over-the-air on WBON TV, including 5 big conference games for both the men and women. For a complete list of games or to learn more about how you can watch, visit the WBON TV Facebook page or WBONTV.com. Sponsored by Chenault Vineyards, Kentucky Public Service Commission, the City of Richmond, Botany Bay, and Davis and Haymond PSC.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nerdad again.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Back here on Live at 5, and today was the 44th District Tournament draw taking place this afternoon at Nuevo Vallarta here in Richmond. And despite all of the drama around the draw itself, today was one of those times in which the two big county schools drew each other. With more on that and a recap of the big wins for the EKU men and women last night, here's Tom Gross with today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
It's our Friday Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, and the big news today is the results of the 44th District Tournament draw that took place this afternoon. And for just the third time in 18 years, Madison Central and Madison Southern have drawn each other, and they're going to play in the first round. Those two schools will play on the first night of the tournament on February 24th, with the girls playing at 6 p.m. and the boys playing at 8. On Tuesday night, Berea and Model will play in the first round, with the championships taking place on that Friday, February 28th. All 6 games from the 44th District Tournament can be seen live on WBON TV, Channel 9, or streaming on all of our platforms as well. Last night, the EKU men's basketball team continued their winning ways with a 92-74 road victory at Florida Gulf Coast. Turner Buttry hit 6 3-pointers in the win and tied his career high with 22 points for the Colonels, who, with the win, have now moved to within 1 game of first place in the ASUN Conference. The Eastern women also got a win last night as they came from behind to knock off Stetson 77-70, led by Jasmine McGinnis Taylor's 15-point, 11-rebound double-double. 4 other Colonels hit double figures as well, led by a game-high 18 points for Alice Recanati. EKU shot a season-high 36 free throws in Thursday's win, knocking down 28 in the final tally for a 78% showing from the stripe. As a team, the Colonels went 22 for 58 from the field and made 5 3-pointers. Next up for Coach Greg Todd is Florida Gulf Coast, the top-ranked team on the women's side in the ASUN. And this past Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, Carl Park from the Madison County Sports Hall of Fame joined Michael and Samantha to discuss the latest class heading into the Hall of Fame during his interview on the show.
And swim, you talked about some of the other sports. You got swimming here and talked about the horseshoe. it just goes to show you we've got tremendous athletes in the history. It's cool to kind of pull it all together and have this each and every single year as well.
We look forward to choosing the next class. I know last year we put Phyllis Adams in, the Little League guru.
Impact on the community.
And she was quite a star in our community.
Yeah. She is. Everybody knows Phyllis Adams.
They do.
Well, absolutely.
Carl, before we let you go, give the folks, where can they go to get more information about the Madison County Sports Hall of Fame, nominate somebody, donate, whatever the case might be.
And what they need to do if they want to nominate somebody, how do they do that?
We've got a website. It's MCSHOF, Madison County Sports Hall of Fame.com. And we have a nomination form on there they can download and then send it back to the address.
Okay.
And they can also donate on there. We have several businesses around the community that help us out on providing what we need to do the banquet and the plaques and the banners. So we have a good community involvement with it. But March 15th is our ticket sales.
Okay.
And we're at Perkins Building again, and that seats about 280 to 300 people. We've filled it up the last 2 years. So with these teams, you never know with the team if they're still around or not. But it's going to be a full house. So I would encourage people to get on that website.
So when those tickets go live, you let us know. And then the induction ceremony will be May 17th at 5 p.m. again over at the Perkins Building. It's always so much fun. Looking forward to being part of that ceremony once again this year.
Yeah.
For the Mammoth Bar and Sports Report, I'm Tom Gross.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay when Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond. Call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels. It's in here. Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game? Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
There's a pretty big football game taking place this weekend, and there are tons of other fun events taking place in Madison County as well. With this week's edition of the Weekender Report, we turn it over to WBON TV's Samantha Burford.
Welcome to this edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of February 7th through February 9th. It's a weekend full of events that will get you out of the house to share these fun times with your community. I'm Samantha Burford. Let's get this weekend started. Grab your best girlfriends and get ready for the ultimate Valentine celebration. This fun-filled evening is all about laughter, love, and making memories with your favorite ladies. Enjoy delicious cocktails, a selection of Chenault Vineyards wine, and mouth-watering food while you dance the night away to the beats of a live DJ. There'll be prizes, games, and plenty of surprises. You can wear the boldest pink outfit or accessorize with all the glitter. This night begins on Friday night, February the 7th, and it's from 6 to 10 p.m. This night is exclusively for girls and is free to attend, but please register on eventbrite.com to expedite the entry. And for those who pre-register, get 5 additional entries in the giveaways. On Saturday, February the 8th, enjoy a Valentine's vendor fair located at Ignite North Academy. There will be over 30 vendors for a fun day of shopping, like Momsy's Cocoa Cups, Kentucky Crunch, Bee's Knees Necessities, Stevens Cookie Company, Mama T's Food Truck, Homemade Soaps, and many, many more. Proceeds benefit HOSA. It's a student organization that prepares students for careers in our health sciences. This vendors fair runs from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at Ignite North Academy. It's located at 2075 Merchant Drive in Richmond, Kentucky. Saturday night, you can enjoy the 2nd annual Valentine's Book Fair. Campus Warehouse in Richmond and Main Street Books Monticello will be back with all the most popular romance plus fiction books and accessories. They will have all new bookish apparel, along with some fun, bookish inspired drinks and snacks. Tell all your bookish friends and join them for a fun girls' night at Campus Warehouse, located at 2008 Merchant Drive in Richmond, on February 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. Dust off your platform sneakers, grab your butterfly clips, and join them for a No Scrubs Bring Back the 90s Valentine's Party. It's on Saturday, February the 8th from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at the Mad Axe. This night is all about celebrating friendship, fun, and fabulous 90s vibes. There will be axe throwing specials. You can even bring a photo of your ex to throw at. You can dance the night away with a DJ spinning all your favorite 90s hits, a fun photo booth, pool tables, and sip on local craft beers and other refreshing drinks, and the best of all, you can dress up in your favorite 90s inspired attire. Entry tickets are $7 with beverage discounts, and there's $10 per person for 30 minutes of axe throwing. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com. The best Super Bowl party in town is happening at EKU Baptist Health Arena. It's on Sunday, February the 9th. You can root for the Chiefs and the Eagles when the doors open at 5:30, and the 59th Super Bowl begins at 6:30 p.m. This fun event includes appetizers and a cash bar. All tickets include 2 drink tickets to the bar and food. You can purchase a table of 8, 2 seats, or an individual seat for the event online at EKUsports.com. Join them for an evening of football and check out the newly renovated Premium Club inside Baptist Health Arena. The Maroon Fund Super Bowl party will benefit EKU student athletes. For more information, watch our interview on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Monday Night Sports Show on WBONTV.com or on our WBON Facebook page. Thank you for watching this February 7th edition of the Weekender Report. If you have an event our community would be interested in, make sure to send me your information on Facebook. And make sure to tell all your friends to watch the Weekender Report every Friday on WBON TV. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks, Samantha. And folks, thank you for spending time with us throughout this week. Look forward to being with you tonight for a big basketball game featuring the Madison Central Lady Indians and another tough team in the 11th region, Frederick Douglass, coming into Richmond. We'll have that game for you on WBON TV here in about 2 hours, so be sure to tune in. Thanks for watching Live at 5 on WBON TV 9.